Morning. It's a dangerous trail. Man doesn't know it can get in all sorts of trouble.
Let me take Chrysalis back where he belongs, man. You're in a tight spot.
I'm in a tight spot. Well, you got a strange way of looking at things, I'll say that for you.
Telling a gang of armed cowboys they're in a tight spot isn't exactly a winning negotiation strategy. G'day guys, Holy Critics signing in. Bloodsport drops you into a cutthroat world of horse racing where the real competition isn't on the track, it's figuring out who's playing dirty behind the scenes. Ian McShane stars as a cool-headed investigator with a knack for asking questions that make dangerous people very uncomfortable. So if you like old school mysteries, buckle up because this one heads into some pretty murky territory.
You owe me.
That's nonsense.
I won by half a length.
I'm disqualifying you.
You can't do that.
I can. I work for the jockey club, remember?
Oh, well, I won't pay.
All debts of honor must be paid.
Oh, don't answer it.
Got to. Hello.
David Cleveland?
Yeah, this is David Cleveland.
David, this is Brian Travis calling. Jeffrey Keeble told me where to find you. Listen, one of our people thinks he saw Monroe Wallace.
Good.
Well, he tailed him, but then he lost him in the crowds of Woodbine.
Where did they spot him?
It's the big race, David. We're sure he's going to try something. You've got to be here.
No, I'll be there as soon as I can. Can you look after the horse? I've got to go. Racetrack security alert.
It can't be. It's Sunday. There isn't any racing.
There is in Canada.
No.
I'll call you when I get back. Racetrack in the world. What about the roads? There's no back roads to the airport. Did anyone think of that? They've got the exits covered. Look at that roof. Should be a man up there.
See, everything's fine. Everything's under control.
We've got him.
Where is he now? Heading for the saddling barn. David, let local security handle it. We mustn't interfere.
We haven't been this close to Monroe for a year. I'm not going to lose him now.
Jeffrey! Jeffrey Keeble!
Hello, Harry. How are things?
Just fine, just fine. Linny, meet my old friend Jeffrey Keeble from the British Jockey Club. Jeff, my daughter Linny.
Hello.
Of course I remember Linny. But where's Eunice?
Oh, you know, Eunice, anything to do with horses, you suddenly got something better to do. Oh, my son Peter.
How do you do, Peter?
And maybe you know my old buddy Cullum Hoffman. Cullum has a stud farm not far from my own.
Of course, I know the name.
How do you do?
All right, Monroe. Put that down. There's a good boy.
What brings you to Canada, Jeffrey?
I'm here with a colleague, David Cleveland. Just routine liaison with the Ontario Jockey Club.
Cleveland. Do I know him?
As a matter of fact, that's him.
You ran out of steam in the final furlong, Monroe. Could have used your own dope.
Jeff, your man was great. I haven't had so much fun at the track in years. You know, David, I am really looking forward to picking your brain. But it'll keep till we're on the boat.
Boat?
Harry's very kindly asked us to spend the day on the lake with him tomorrow. I said we'd be delighted.
Oh, yes, delighted. Will you excuse us? Jeffrey, a word.
Mr. Cleveland doesn't seem very interested in a day on the lake.
He'll have a great time.
I was planning to be on a plane tonight. I've got better things to do than swan around Lake Ontario.
I can't think what. I'm your boss, remember? I happen to know that your desk is clear. That's part of a week.
I wasn't actually thinking of work.
Well, in that case, I'm sure that whatever it is will keep. Harry Teller is the top Canadian horse breeder. Well, all he wants to do is to ask your advice about something. Look on it as goodwill mission, all part of the job.
I'm in security, not diplomacy.
Perhaps. But as your immediate superior, I insist that you come on this trip. And I insist you enjoy it.
Yeah. Coming.
Hi. Linny Teller, we met at the racetrack.
I was shaving.
Well, I figured it was something like that.
This is not permanent. I promise you.
Well, when you're finished, we'll go.
Go where?
The day on the lake. Remember?
Oh, the day on the lake.
You're not getting out of it as easy as that, Buster. So how do you like Toronto?
Well, if you slow down a bit and let me have a look, I'll tell you.
Sorry, am I driving too fast?
Oh, it's just what I need first thing in the morning. So you live here, do you?
No, on the farm. It's about 3 hours drive north of here.
Must be some drive.
Pardon me?
Nothing.
We stay in the boat when we're in the city. Except for Eunice, that is.
Eunice.
My stepmother.
Do I know Eunice?
You'd remember if you had. She doesn't mix too well with the racing crowd. She prefers to stay at home.
Sensible woman.
I hope you're not missing anything too important back in England.
The longer I stay here, the more I like it.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Peter, get that thing out of here. It's an invasion of privacy. Birthday present driving us crazy.
David, come below. I'd like to talk.
What's this about, Jeffrey?
Harry wants to talk, that's all.
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
It's been over a week now since the prize-winning thoroughbred Chrysalis disappeared en route to millionaire Harry Teller's Midway Farm in Ontario. It is now feared that the horse may be dead. Harry Teller paid $6 million for Chrysalis in England. Chrysalis was traveling in a plain, unmarked trailer some miles behind a luxury horse transporter which had been sent ahead empty as a decoy. Police now believe that hijackers mistook the unmarked trailer in which Chrysalis and 2 other horses were being transported for a liquor truck and abandoned the trailer when they discovered their mistake.
Of course I know that. But that happened, what, 4 months ago?
Correct. He's never been found.
You have my sympathy, Mr. Teller. Chrysalis was a great horse.
Was. There you go, you see. Everybody has given up that horse for dead. The press, the cops, the insurance company. Everybody except me, that is. I got a gut feeling this horse is still alive. My gut feelings have never let me down.
What are you suggesting?
Chrysalis was stolen. Jeffrey here tells me that if anybody can find him, you can.
Did he?
Just a thought. You've got some holiday due. You happen to be in Canada.
Why steal a $6 million stallion when you can't use his name and put him out to stud? Sired by Chrysalis. That's what they pay the big money for. Gilt-edged bloodlines. I also read the other day the insurance company's ready to pay out. Most people don't pay out unless they're absolutely sure. No, Mr. Teller. Whatever Jeffrey has been telling you. Bringing back horses from the dead is not one of my specialities.
I warned you, Harry.
Don't worry, Jeffrey. I'm not giving up on that fella yet.
All right, Dad, go for
The answer is no, Jeffrey.
What harm would it do to have a nose around?
Oh, yes. I spend my whole day looking for a horse that's almost certainly dead, and you get a pat on the back from your millionaire chum, Harry Teller.
That's a very uncharitable way of putting it.
it. Hi!
Look, I've got nothing against Teller first. In fact, I like the man, but he is rather obsessed by this stallion of his.
Look at those idiots. What, are they crazy?
Hell are they doing?
Oh my God.
Not the Zodiac.
Lower the Zodiac! Quickly! Peter, come with me!
An ambulance now!
Hurry up! Let's go, come on!
Take it easy, he's hurt.
You go to hospital with him. I'm going to borrow the Zodiac.
Okay, I'll see you later. Hi.
How is he?
His leg is shattered. He's got 3 broken ribs and a severe concussion.
Sorry, Lenny.
I wanted to stay with him, but they wouldn't let me. David, thank you for what you did.
I found the boat, not the people.
Damn joyriders, they were probably drinking.
I don't think so. Come and look at this. Now, when the powerboat first appears, it looks to be out of control, weaving all over the place. Then, about 20 yards from your dad, it goes straight as an arrow.
You're right. They're heading straight for it. They did it on purpose.
Seems I have a lot to thank you for, David. I'll be sorry to see you go.
We're confirmed on a flight back to London tomorrow.
I've decided to stay on for a few days.
Does that mean you're going to help me find Chrysalis?
Not promising anything.
That's terrific, David. What did you say to him, Jeffrey?
He never listens to anything I say. What made you change your mind?
Tell him.
What happened on the lake was not an accident. I think someone was trying to frighten you off. Maybe someone who wants you to give up on Chrysalis. Chrysalis was a dark bay stallion with no distinguishing marks.
None.
No blaze, no star, no socks.
Nope. He'd just been shipped over, so he hadn't had his Canadian identification tattooed on.
No scars, no blemishes.
They sometimes had trouble with his off hind hoof. It was thin and used to crack in the same place every time.
Nah, that would have healed up when he stopped racing. There's nothing to distinguish him from any other bay stallion.
There is one thing. You're going to think this sounds crazy. When I was in England, I talked to his old stud groom, and he said Chrysalis had a craving for sardines.
Sardines.
On rye with lettuce twice a day.
That's wonderful.
So what next?
The insurance company.
Oh,
Mr. Walt Prensala of Buttress Life.
you're going to love him.
Good morning, Buttress Life. One moment, please.
Good morning. Putting you through now.
I'm sorry. He's no longer with us.
Good morning, Buttress Life. May I tell him his call?
Good morning, Buttress Life. I'll see if he's in. Good morning, Buttress Life. One moment.
Mr. Cleveland, Mr. Prensala will see you now.
Danish.
No,
The point is, Cleveland, a lot of experienced people, and I don't mind including myself, have tried to find Chrysalis and have come up with zilch.
I know.
So suddenly Harry Teller tells us he's hired this security hotshot from the English Jockey Club who's going to tell us how to do our job?
No, nobody hired me. I'm here as a favor, to help, not to do anybody's job for them.
I gotta say something, Cleveland. Don't take this personally. Harry Teller is a valued client of Buttress Life Insurance. My boss would go to the end of the road to keep him happy, so when I'm told to talk to Harry's Brit, that's what I do.
To keep him happy.
Right.
Yeah, you have every reason to resent my involvement.
Hey, the very words I was looking for.
But I promised Teller I'd do everything I could, and I intend to do that with or without your cooperation. But I'd prefer with. What's it to be, Walt? Do we work together or not?
Okay, but I warn you, I'm stubborn, I'm irritable, and I need 4 meals a day. Where do we begin?
Can I get a still picture from this videotape?
Maybe.
Stop it there. Can we get a blow-up of that? Okay, let's see a print. That's brilliant.
Of course it is.
Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
Okay, they have Chrysalis and 2 other horses in the bed. 2 grooms, 2 drivers. The boys have an argument about meal times, decide to eat together, leave the horses unattended. That's when the truck is hijacked.
In the middle of Ontario?
Yep, ramps down, horse is gone. There was a liquor truck traveling in the same direction about 20 miles behind. About same size, similar color. cops find a piece of paper in the cab of the horse trailer with a schedule of the liquor truck written on it.
What about the drivers and the grooms?
All long-term employees devoted to Teller. I've never seen guys so upset. Oh, they were suicidal. Anyway, first the cops put him through the ringer, then I put him through the ringer, then the cops put him through a second time. No, but they're clean. And here we are.
I don't see a bar.
Oh, no. You see an ice cream parlor. Can you give me a sundae, banana, pistachio, and licorice?
Okay.
Black coffee.
You can look at this thing any which way, you still come up with the same problem. Why steal a prize stallion when you can't put it to work? Ransom? Oh, no way. It's been 4 months. There's still no demand for money. No, with a horse like that, it's the name that brings in those big, juicy stud fees. 4 months. And Ontario's a big province. There are forests, lakes, uncharted acres. Do you know it's 3 times the size of Great Britain? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't look very promising, does it?
Yeah.
Fine. Then.
You're the master of understatement, old boy.
I found this in the powerboat.
Lonesome Cowboy Diner, Alberta. It's a long way away.
No address, no phone number, so I,
Oh, I know. You want to know where to find it?
How long will it take? As of tomorrow, I'll be staying at Harry Teller's stud farm.
No, that's we. We're both going to Kingsbrook Farm tomorrow. Well, those are my orders. Stick close to you. Help all I can.
Keep an eye on this.
You should eat more, David. You wouldn't be so tense.
How long before we get to the Teller farm?
We've been driving past it for the last 10 minutes.
It's quite a spread.
Well, you see the stables. Some people don't live as good as these horses.
Do I detect a note of disapproval, Walt?
Hell, no. Teller's done well. Good luck to the guy. But I'll tell you something. He ain't necessarily happier than you and me.
Oh, yeah, the best things in life are free, right, Walt?
It's been said before.
Yep, by people with no money.
Well, that's the trailer that was hijacked. That's Sam and Mike here were driving on the day.
Hi. I'm David Cleveland. This been used since Chrysalis disappeared?
No, sir. Ain't been touched. Orders of Mr. Teller. Who's this guy, Walt?
Well, do you mind if I look inside?
Oh, why not? Everyone else has.
That was Chrysalis's stall right there.
Oh, find any clues, Sherlock?
Maybe. A few hairs from the mane. Could help positive idea when we find him.
When? You're a trier, I'll say that.
Listen, Mike, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want you to sit down with the others, have a few beers, and think about that trip.
Oh, come on. They've been over all that. You read their sworn statements.
I'm talking about before the hijack. I want you to think about the traffic on the road that day. Anything, cars, trucks, trailers, whatever. See if you can recall anything. anything that you saw a lot of or that traveled with you a few miles, okay?
Yeah, sure, okay. But I mean, that's going back a long way, you know?
If you draw a blank, it's okay. Just think about it.
Oh, you're not coming in?
I prefer the simple life. Eunice Teller's on another planet from the rest of us. One visit was enough for me. Enjoy yourself, Sherlock.
Where will you be?
Somewhere with 24-hour room service. I'll call you. Good luck.
Mrs. Teller's expecting you to join her for a drink by the pool.
If you like. Mrs. Teller? I'm David Cleveland.
So, Mr. Cleveland, seems I have a lot to thank you for. First, you fished my husband out of the lake.
Oh, let's say I'm just dedicated.
So, David. It is David, isn't it? You look hot. Maybe you'd like to go for a swim.
No, thanks.
Well, how about a drink? Well, you do drink, don't you?
I don't suppose you have any Italian mineral water, do you?
No. So, you don't want to drink, you don't want to swim. What the hell do you want?
I want to talk about Chrysalis.
Damn horse. Well, there's only one thing you need to know about horses.
What's that?
They make damn fools out of men.
That's your thought for the day, is it?
Are you married, David?
No.
Can you imagine what it's like taking second place to a horse? It's not very good for a girl's morale. We need pampering, too.
I've never thought of horses and women as being interchangeable.
Oh. I can see you're the kind of man who wouldn't make that mistake. Would you get me another drink?
Sure.
Bourbon, lots of rocks.
I can see you're not very interested in getting Chrysalis back.
Well, the insurance company's ready to pay up. I say, take the money and to hell with the horse.
Oh, now that's interesting.
What's that supposed to mean?
That means you have a strong motive for wanting the horse to stay lost.
Oh, my God. Are you suggesting that I had something to do with it?
I wasn't serious, just a thought.
Now, what does a nice man from the British Jockey Club want with a gun, I wonder?
Mainly Eunice. He doesn't want strange women in skimpy bathing suits taking it away from him.
This is the safety, right?
Yeah?
No!
Okay, Eunice.
David!
That's enough.
Well, Lenny, look, I just shot my drink.
So I see. David, are you all right?
As far as I can tell.
Walt, Prince Al is on the phone for you in the cottage.
Yeah.
What is it?
Hi, Ace. How's the high life?
It's more exciting than I expected.
Yeah, I'll bet. Listen, I got some news in the Lonesome Cowboy Diner.
When you find it?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
You're gonna love this. It's a franchise. There are 34 Lonesome Cowboy Diners in Alberta. How does that grab you, Sherlock?
That's wonderful.
I'll have a full list for you tomorrow.
Where are you?
I'm at the Kleinberg Motel.
Mm-hmm. I'll call you tomorrow. Maybe the drivers will come up with something.
Oh, thank you, Walt. Good work, Walt.
Hello. I was thinking.
Yes?
Maybe we got off on the wrong foot this afternoon.
Wasn't boring.
Harry said to tell you, anything you want, I'm to make sure you get it. But under the circumstances, I don't think we should take that too literally. Do you?
No.
But maybe we could be friends.
Yeah.
I've got a sneaking suspicion, Cleveland, that Linny likes you. So let me just tell you this. If you don't treat her right, we can't be friends, because then you'll be dead. Okay?
Okay.
Howdy, Mr. Cleveland. Hi. Sorry, we couldn't come up with that much, you know. Wrote down a few things, but that's all we got.
Hey, thank you for trying. Mike, thank you.
You're welcome.
Sam?
Here.
Yeah.
Grab that stall right there.
Hey, Cleveland!
Hope I didn't wake you, Walt.
Oh, get serious, Cleveland. What do you want?
I've got something.
I hope it's breakfast.
You remember the beer and pickles on the side?
And a very good morning to you, Walt. Spoke to the drivers this morning. They told me that they reckon that a gray station wagon pulling a move and drive was with them most of the way from the airport.
The damn move and drive.
That's one of those things you hire when you're moving house, right?
Right. You load up your furniture, you drive wherever you're going, and you unload, and you return the trailer. Hey, Ace, I've been through all this. And you can't get a horse in one of them small trailers, which the driver said this was.
Yeah, but with a bit of...
On the side.
With a bit of ruthless pushing and shoving, you can get a racehorse into a 7-foot by 4 by 6 foot high box. Believe me, I've seen it. We should check on it.
I don't believe this guy.
And let's get on to move and drive. We should check out every vehicle they had going west that day, and then we can check back on the depots they were dropped off at. Come on, Walt. Come on, get on that phone.
Okay. Okay, I give in. Albertson, what's the first name? Oh, that is the first name. Albert. All right, 2 people there. When did they return it? All right, next. Oh, I'm sorry for laughing. Go ahead. I got it. First name, please. All right. And when did they return it? Good. So if you got the time, I do. All right.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. Thank you. Thank you for your assistance. You wait.
No.
Listen, I think I got something interesting here.
Big deal.
There was a trailer on the road that day hired by a man called Jones, cash in advance, and he gave a phone number that doesn't exist. The trailer was dropped off at Hagstrom's garage,
Wetaskiwin?
Alberta, where there are 34 lonesome cowboy diners.
And you're gonna check them all?
Start with the garage and work out from there.
Come in.
Are you leaving?
Gotta go away for a few days.
Eunice wants to know if you're joining us for dinner. And Cullum is here.
Cullum?
You met him at the racetrack? He's an old friend. He owns the Orpheus stud a few miles away. Look, I'm not your social secretary, right?
What's up?
Nothing's up. Why should anything be up?
Come on.
Okay, you asked, so I'll tell you. I wasn't spying or anything. I just happened to see Eunice leaving your room last night.
She came to make up. We're friends. That's all there is to it. No, that's not the truth. She thinks there's something going on between you and me. And if I don't behave honorably, she'll shoot more than a glass of bourbon.
Is there something going on between us?
What do you think?
I think that Eunice is a very perceptive woman.
I agree.
So where are you going?
Alberta.
Oh, I've never been to Alberta.
What about Eunice?
I promise I won't tell her if you behave dishonorably.
Oh, Colin, won't you ever change? All you ever talk about is horses. You know how they bore me.
David's here. Cleveland.
Nice to see you again.
And you.
I trust you're enjoying your stay here?
I am.
Well, I should think so. Eunice here is a great hostess. In fact, you can't keep me away, can you, Eunice?
Oh, you know we're always pleased to see you, Colin.
Well, I hope you'll be my guest at Orpheus Stud, Mr. Cleveland. Be happy to show you around anytime.
Oh, I'd like that.
I appreciate the job you're doing for Harry. And if there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Money, transportation, contact, just give me a call.
Thank you.
I've known Harry for 40 years. We started out together. We've always helped each other through good times and bad.
The general opinion is that Harry should give up on Chrysalis.
Harry's always swum against the tide. I respect that.
So you think Chrysalis might still be alive somewhere?
When it comes to racehorses, Mr. Cleveland, there's no such thing as a certainty, on or off the track.
How far is it to what's the name of that place?
Wetaskiwin. Don't worry, David, I'll navigate.
Morning.
You want gas?
Oh, yes. Please, unleaded. Has that trailer been here long?
You'll have to ask my pa.
Well, where is he?
He ain't here.
Nice kid.
Yeah, he's got a great future in public relations. Okay, stand in front of me.
Could you check under the hood, please? Thank you.
David. David.
Morning, sir. You must have been Mr. Hackstrom.
What's it to you?
We're interested in the trailer.
It ain't for rent.
Did he come from back east?
This trailer arrived yesterday from Edmonton. Aside of which, I ain't here to answer questions about my customers. So you can pay the boy for your gas and go.
Thank you very much for your assistance.
Have a nice day. Well?
Oats. The sort of thing you find in a furniture trailer.
Thanks. So what's next?
Lonesome Cowboy Diner. All 34 of them. Hope you're hungry. Do you recognize either of these people?
Sorry.
Some coffee, please.
Me too, please. Thanks. Well, that's 5 down.
29 to go. Do either of these people seem familiar? 17 down.
It's 16.
No, we've done 17. I've been counting.
So have I. It's 16.
Do you know either of these people?
Wakey, wakey.
How are you doing?
I think I OD'd on coffee. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
It's not going well, is it?
What are you going to do if we draw a blank?
Well, I'll tell your father to forget about his stallion and I'll fly back to England.
We still got 3 to go.
Let's do it.
You got right up.
Hi.
What can I get you?
Can I have a beer? Draft's fine.
I don't suppose you've got any Italian mineral water?
You know Matniola?
Yeah, Matt and Yola. We're looking for their place.
Yeah, I know where it is. High Z Dude Ranch? It's on this road about 5 kilometers east of here.
Thanks.
You see the sign?
Yeah, I'll take us up.
Soda.
Dude Ranch.
It's where tourists can go and make like cowboys. Soft beds, chilled Chablis at the end of the day, that sort of thing.
Sounds good to me. Hope there's a vacancy.
2 vacancies.
No, I've got to go to my own, Lenny.
Why?
I can't risk it. Besides, I need someone nearby. On the outside.
You're no fun.
Ooh. Thank you. My name's Cleveland. I phoned yesterday.
David, right?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Yola Clive. Welcome to the High Z.
Thank you.
Everybody, David Cleveland? Have you had lunch?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'll show you to your cabin. Carry on.
Bon appetit.
Now, you'll probably need to light the stove in the evening. The snow only melted a couple of weeks ago, and the nights are really cold. Meal times, we ring a bell at the ranch house.
It's very nice here. You run it by yourself?
No, with my husband. He's in town right now. There's your key. Oh, if you want to ride, I'm taking a group up one of the mountain trails this afternoon.
Thank you.
Enjoy your stay.
Sure I will.
Ridden before, won't he?
Yes, he will, but don't worry. All the horses are trained to make your ride safe and comfortable.
Makes me feel a bit better.
Good. Now, anybody got any questions?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, I'm David Cleveland. Just checked in today. The phone in my cabin wasn't working. You must be Yola's husband, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm Matt Clive.
Beautiful place you have here.
I'll see your phone gets fixed.
morning.
Okay, everybody, let's get ready. Mount up. You okay? Yeah? Good.
Sorry, I haven't done this in a very long time.
This old fellow won't give you any surprises. Been up and down the trail every day for 5 years.
Okay, everybody, let's go.
Okay.
Is everyone okay?
Whoa. Whoa. Oh.
Just fine, David.
Where does that trail lead to?
Oh, way up there. It flattens out at about 5,000 feet, then curves around the peak, and then down till it hits a side road that finally takes you back to the Trans-Canada Highway.
Sounds like some ride.
About 6 hours if you know the trail. If you don't, it's dangerous. That's why we stop here. Okay, everybody, let's mount up and head back for dinner. Turn your horses around and follow me. We're gonna take another trail this time, okay? Let's go.
Sardine. Good boy.
Hey, Cleveland! Get the hell away from that horse!
Beautiful animal, that.
Just leave him alone.
Beautiful animal. I think I found Chrysalis, but I'm gonna need proof. Got some hairs from the Maine. You're gonna have to fly back to Toronto, give them to Walt. He can have the lab run some tests, and we'll know by tonight.
Okay. Don't look any gift horses in the mouth.
I'll get back there and make like a tourist and find a back way out of there.
Nice hat.
gotta move faster. I don't like what's happening this end.
Now just calm down. The vet's coming on Wednesday. You know as well as I do, we can't make the switch until he's given us the all clear.
So what am I supposed to do about this Cleveland character in the meantime?
Whatever's necessary.
So what am I supposed to do about this Cleveland character in the meantime?
Whatever's necessary.
What can I do for you, cowboy?
What did the lab say?
Well, they match.
Walt, you got to take a flight to Calgary and rent a horse trailer and truck.
I hate this guy.
You got your map there?
No.
Yes, we have.
You're a snitch.
I followed the Canmore Road for 2 miles after the turn-up. You got that?
Yeah.
Yeah, soon after that you'll see a sign saying Mist Mountain.
That's where the trail from the Dude Ranch comes out at. Meet me there with a horse trailer at noon.
It's lunchtime.
Well, we all have to make sacrifices, Walt.
David?
You can get up the line now, Walt.
Now, I want you to be careful.
Yeah, take it easy. Good night, everybody. Good night, Yola.
Cleveland traced us here? How? I don't. Well, you gotta get rid of Chrysalis. And what are you gonna do about Cleveland?
Just relax. I'll take care of it. Hi, Jimmy. It's Matt Clive here. Listen, I gotta move a horse tomorrow morning. Can you bring me up a trailer? Sure.
Come on. Come on.
It's a dangerous trail. Man doesn't know it can get in all sorts of trouble.
Let me take Chrysalis back where he belongs, man. You're in a tight spot.
I'm in a tight spot. Well, you got a strange way of looking at things, I'll say that for you. Go for a little ride, Cleveland. Tragic story. Some poor dumb vacationer gets on a horse that ain't hardly broke in yet. Believe me, it's gonna break my heart to scrape you off this mountain later on.
You ain't coming out of that in one piece.
Lose the ropes when you find his body.
Yeah, the great outdoors. God, how I hate it.
You're supposed to be coming from there with Chrysalis.
Sometimes things don't work out as planned.
Oh, you're telling me. I've missed 3 meals, I've had a lousy flight, and I'm being eaten by bugs who clearly don't know their place in the food chain. You look terrible.
It's these adventure holidays, they'll do it every time. Toronto, here we come.
Oh my God.
Orpheus Farms.
Mr. James Cullum Offen, please.
One moment, please.
Often speaking.
Hello, Mr. Offen. This is David Cleveland.
Yes, Mr. Cleveland. How are you?
I'm fine.
How was your trip?
It was interesting.
I'm so glad.
I'd like to take you up on your invitation to look over Orpheus Farm.
It will be a pleasure. When would you like to come over?
This afternoon.
That would be just fine. I look forward to it.
So how's Harry?
Oh,
Oh, he's fine. As a matter of fact, he almost seemed glad to see me. Harry should get concussed more often. It almost makes him affectionate.
We're going to visit Cullum Moffin's farm this afternoon.
Oh, yeah?
He's an old friend of yours, isn't he?
Oh, Cullum's okay. As long as you don't take him too seriously. Of course, he's a talker, all right, but then the thing that you have to bear in mind is that he's all mouth, no pants. As a matter of fact, he once asked me to marry him.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Well, can you imagine? But he never had a chance, because Harry was always the one.
How did Offen take that?
Not well. Well, Harry and Offen are still polite, but I guess things have never really been the same between them since I married Harry.
You do look a bit below par, Mr. Cleveland.
He horse through me.
An expert rider like you? That must have been some horse.
Everybody comes unstuck now and then, even the experts.
That is the truth, most indubitably. Isn't he a beauty?
Yes, Cullum, he is.
He's one of my favorites.
If you're looking to rattle off his cage, it ain't working. Ace, he's enjoying it. Are you listening to me?
Look at that.
What?
Dark-based stallion, no distinguishing marks. What does it remind you of?
Well, there are certain similarities to my mother's unmarried sister.
Is that all?
Oh, look, don't talk horses to me. There's a leg in every corner, and they step on your toes.
What do you think of old Viewmaker, isn't he, Beauty?
Reminds me of another horse I know.
Oh, I doubt that. There's only one Viewmaker.
Viewmaker's a dud. Offen spent $3.5 million, and he hadn't sired anything that would worry the bookies.
I thought Offen was a successful breeder.
He had money and a lot of luck in the old days, but the man just doesn't know horses. He hasn't bred a race winner in years.
You know, it seems he's looking to change all that.
On the tape, Offen talks about making a switch.
Right. Switch Chrysalis for Viewmaker. No, but why wait all that time?
Viewmaker had a bandaged foreleg. I wonder what the problem is.
I was talking to the groom, and he said Viewmaker turned a foot in the paddock. Got a spiral fracture to the cannon bone.
How long ago was this?
Almost 4 months.
Oh, boy. He had to wait all that time.
He couldn't make the switch until Viewmaker had healed.
It gets better. The vet's coming to see Viewmaker in the morning. Often wants him cleared for travel.
Don't forget your contacts at the airport. We want to know if and when any horses have been shipped in from Alberta.
Look, I asked nicely. They tell me. Maybe you should try that. It really works, you know.
What else did your contact say?
What I told you, a cargo plane is flying in from Alberta, and there are horses on the manifest.
Linny spoke to her friend again last night.
The groom who works for Offen, right?
Right. Viewmaker is scheduled to cover a mare at a farm near Midland today.
So somewhere between Orpheus Farm and Midland, that's where they'll make the switch.
Getting better, Walt.
Are you hungry? If you are, you could start with the other end.
Oh, don't be disgusting. When did your contact say this plane was due to arrive? Yeah, hello.
It's me.
Any activity your end?
Nothing. David, maybe we've got this all wrong.
Oh. We just spotted Matt. Stay on the line.
Oh, boy.
Come on.
Now, don't let me down. Okay, move it.
We're still heading north.
I just spotted one of Finn's trailers coming down the drive now. They're heading north, too. I gotta go.
Hold on a minute. They're heading north, too.
She'll get there first. She's an hour's drive ahead of us.
Remember what I said. Be careful.
You watch out for yourself.
That kid, she's all right.
You just keep this heap on the road, big fella. Whatever you have to do, Liddy, don't lose them.
There they are. It's okay, David. I've got them. David, I think we've arrived.
You okay? Okay, overtake them.
Overtake?
Yeah, carry on, Liddy.
What do you mean overtake?
We've got to get there before them. They only need a few minutes to make the switch.
David, are you listening to me? Now, you know the road you're on now. You continue on and you'll come to a dirt road.
Well, that's assuming they're going where you think they're going.
Are you listening?
Will you be quiet for a minute?
Yes, if
Okay.
you're right.
And will you be quiet a minute, please?
I only asked a simple question.
Just overtake them.
Okay.
Okay, Walt, this is a dirt road. Take a right. We're about 10 minutes ahead.
David, let me phone the police.
We can't. First I'm a cop and they'll kill Chrysalis. Stay out of sight, Liddy.
Let me know what's going on.
Go on, Walt. Have you got your gun, Walt?
You take the damn thing that's sticking in my stomach.
Hey, cut it out. We wait till Matt gets here.
Just practice.
Wonderful.
Oh, hey, we got a flat, and it wasn't my driving.
We've got to get this thing off the road before they turn up. Go. Okay, Walt. We walk. Stay here, don't move.
Did you hear something?
No.
What are you doing out there?
Hello. Pick him up.
Walk.
In there. Thank you.
Wait here.
Come on, you guys, let's go.
Cleveland. The hell are you doing here?
Came for Chrysalis. Walk out of the barn slowly.
Whatever you say.
Tell her to come out and open up the back.
You heard the man, Yola. Bring the keys.
Move. Get over there.
Damn.
pounds out of the trailer.
Hey, can anybody hear us? Come on!
Come on, you guys, get out of there.
Let us out
Matt
of
wants you in the barn, now.
About time. Where's that English guy?
They got David.
I know. We gotta do something.
Well, we've tried ignorance. We better try brute force.
It's been very irritating, Cleveland. It's good for me to work out some of my frustration.
Police are on their way, you'll never make it.
What, are you going to tell me they got the place surrounded? Get Chrysalis into the Orchards Trail.
You won't get half a mile.
Get out of my way.
You're not going anywhere.
You got my arm broke, you limey jerk.
What took you so long, you fat idiot?
Hi, guys. We're ready to go home now. Aren't we, Chrysalis? What a good boy. Yeah.
I was doing my rounds, Mr. Offit, and there it was. I never heard it come in.
Wait here.
It's like seeing double, isn't it?
No. No, it's not. Chrysalis is a success. Viewmaker's a failure. Failure is very hard to accept, Mr. Cleveland.
Matt and Yola could have killed Harry Teller.
Seeing your friend succeed is one of the hardest things to take. Just one chrysalis. That's all I need.
You, James Cullum, often?
Welcome home, Dad.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you all very much.
Harry.
David, can't tell you what a thrill it is to see this beauty again.
I'm going to be the first woman in legal history to cite a horse as correspondent.
I still don't see it. I'm with the French on this one. Medium rare with fries.
Oh, well, you are disgusting.
So you got the damn horse back.
Yeah, sorry. No insurance money now.
Don't worry. I'll get my compensation some other way.
Not bad.
Well, better say thanks on behalf of the insurance company. You saved us a lot of dough.
Maybe we should discuss my commission.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch that.
Walt, you ever see somebody with 2 arms in a sling? It looks ridiculous, and it's very difficult to eat.
For a movie called Bloodsport, this thing spent a surprising amount of time trotting around before finally breaking into a gallop. What kept me watching was Ian McShane. This is one of those films that absolutely lives and dies on its main protagonist, and thankfully McShane had enough screen presence to carry it. He's got that rare quality where he can walk into any room and instantly make everyone else feel less important. Even this early in his career, you could see he already had flashes of what would eventually make him so magnetic in later stuff like John Wick. The frustrating part is that I don't even think the movie fully knew what it had. We only got brief glimpses of what his character could really be. I wanted higher stakes, more danger, more situations where he had to outsmart people instead of just mostly moving from clue to clue. This felt less like a complete story and more like an introduction to David Cleveland, laying the groundwork for future adventures rather than giving him a truly memorable one here. Fortunately, the story itself gradually grew on me as it went along. Early on, it all felt a little thin and padded out. It wasn't until Cleveland started poking around where he wasn't welcome that I became genuinely invested. Once he began unpacking the conspiracy surrounding the missing prize stallion and Matt Clive's gang of horse rustlers, the movie finally came alive. One thing I did appreciate was how it explored a side of horse racing that we don't often see. Beneath all the prestige and money was an underworld of greed, illegal gambling, and organised crime. That's fertile ground for a mystery, and I just wish the film had leaned even harder into those darker elements. I also have to give a shout out to the scenery. The Canadian wilderness outside of Vancouver is absolutely stunning. Those dense forests and snow-capped mountains gave the movie an almost mystical atmosphere at times. It certainly helped sell a sense of danger that the script itself was occasionally lacking. Now, I've never actually read any of Dick Francis's novels, but after watching this, I can completely understand why so many people are fans of his. Francis was a former champion jockey, and his stories clearly come from someone who knew that world inside and out. If you've already read the book, let me know how it compares, and if you're curious, I've left an Amazon link pinned down below where you can grab a copy. So overall, I wanted a bit more excitement and urgency from Bloodsport. The bones were there, the atmosphere was there, hell, McShane was there. I just wanted the film to trust him more. Hopefully In the Frame and Twice Shy will give him more room to stretch his legs because there's definitely potential there. As it stands though, Bloodsport gets a firm 3 out of 5 stars from me. If you'd like to see me review the rest of the Dick Francis movie series, give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hype the video to get the word out. This is Holy Critic signing out.